more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me. Money, money, money's coming to me.
Earnings haven't been growing quite as quickly as what I think a lot of investors have been looking for. The expectations are a negative about 1.9% growth here for Q4, and we had a negative Q3 earnings season too. So 2 quarters in a row of negative earnings growth is not going to set up well for the tape, and again supports the rationale for getting a setback and a little bit of a correction in this tape because it's just too far ahead of itself. And again, an excuse at this point in time to take some money off the table.
I'm telling you, gang, we are going to get a correction, 3 to 5%, either this week here or next week. And that was last week when I said that. I told my gang members, get ready, we're going to get a correction. Matter of fact, on Friday, I said on Friday to take, profits, not all their profits, just put some profits in their pocket. But we do that every Friday anyways, because you never know what's going to happen on the weekend. But I want to put in perspective what is going on. Everybody woke up this morning, the market's down over almost 500 points. People are going crazy. Wait a minute. First of all, we're being told it's this virus panic.
A deadly new virus has both health experts and investors worried as it starts to spread.
As you know, this is an evolving and complex situation. We need more information.
Each virus case is sparking concern now about demand for oil. Overnight, Chinese officials said there are more than 2,800 confirmed cases of the...
Okay, so here it starts. There's the panic.
I think one of the things we have to be very, very mindful of right now, there's the perception and the reality, and the perception right now is that we're in a big crisis. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There's viral videos going around that we don't...
All right, so there is a lot of misinformation. I will tell you the truth. Here's what's going on. This is an excuse. Yes, this is very serious, the virus. But understand, that is not why the market is going down. It's a catalyst. It's an excuse for the big boys to take a profit, a big profit. Remember, the stock market has been going up almost every day, making these new highs. And the big institutions, I'm talking about the big boys, the big insurance companies, the biggest banks, the big hedge funds, they've been making a fortune. And they want to take profits because they know this is insane. Because they know the last 2 crashes, the dot-com crash, the market only went up 81%, then it crashed. Then the housing financial crash, that wiped out $7 trillion in stock value, $9 trillion in home equity. That went up 85%, then crashed. Never has there been a market that's going up 468%, and it's a big fake market. It's been driven by one thing, low interest rates called quantitative easing, stock buybacks. They know this because they help drive it. And they've been wanting to take profits, but they can't. Because if they take profits every day the market is going up, making new highs, the market would crash. So they look for excuses like this. Exactly what I couldn't believe what this guy admitted it on CNBC this morning. I couldn't believe it. He was talking about that. He said, this is an excuse. He's absolutely right. So the market is not going down because of the virus, believe me. It's going down because the price of stocks are so overvalued, so dangerous, higher now than the dot-com era. Think about that. Our valuations are higher now than during the dot-com era, right before the crash. We have a terrible economy. And now we're starting to hear them talk about the economy, how it's declining. They're finally becoming honest.
Earnings haven't been growing quite as quickly.
Yeah, earnings haven't been growing quite as quickly. I guess not. Earnings have been going down. Now, as profits have been going down, not up. As company stock has been soaring, going straight up, new highs almost every day. Profits are going down. Prosperity without profits, driven by quantitative easing, stock buybacks, which just guts the economy. Because when you're printing money and taking that money and giving it to CEOs to buy their own shares back, the companies are not growing. They're not growing. They're not, never mind the companies, they're not giving wage increases to their employees. They're just not. So what they do to create this thing that this is an incredible economy, they keep telling us how this is the best economy ever. This economy is booming.
Our economy is booming.
And it is booming if you don't take in consideration what is going on is that while they're giving this low interest rate free money to the CEOs, to Wall Street to make a fortune in the stock market, driving the market up 4 to 68%, that same low money is available to the consumer who's making $30,000 a year, who's making $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year. And they're up to debt in their neck. So what they do is you'll hear them say all the time, the consumer's strong, the consumer's strong. It's the consumer behind this economy. Yes, it's the consumer behind the fake narrative how strong the economy is. You don't have a strong economy just because consumers are out consuming. That's what they're saying. Especially when the consumers are spending more than their than their income.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
So spending more than their income coming in, and they're saying this is a strong economy, even though they're spending more than their income. As long as they can get credit cards, as long as they can go on this buying binge with credit cards and buy a car and buy a boat they say, this is an economy. Look how strong this economy is. It's so strong because the consumer is so strong. He's spending more than he's taking in his income because he can go out and borrow. That's not a strong economy. That's a propped up economy. It's a bubble. And what I get a kick out of that is how little people realize it. Listen.
Voters are giving the economy its best rating in nearly 2 decades. They are crediting President Trump. Take a look at these numbers. 55% think that the economy is, quote, in excellent or good shape.
In excellent good shape. They don't know the difference. These people they poll, they have no clue. When they don't understand the economy. They just look at the stock market, think that's the economy, which they want you to do. And as long as people have another credit card and get another credit card and another credit card and can go buy a car with no problem, go buy a boat with no problem, they're saying, wow, this is a great economy. And they're giving credit to the president for this great economy. It's not the president that creates the economy. It's the Federal Reserve keeping interest rates low. Yes, it's the president, of course, from a point of view he controls. He's not supposed to, but he controls the Federal Reserve. If you had a strong Federal Reserve, they wouldn't keep dropping rates this low because the Federal Reserve is supposed to be independent of the president, but it's not. So they created this whole idea, this whole illusion, this fake narrative that we have this fantastic economy. But then they contradicted themselves. Who is the economy? The middle class. And they contradicted themselves this weekend about it. And I'll tell you exactly what they said that makes absolutely no sense. They contradicted themselves. We'll be right back after this break here on Phil's Gang.
more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you financially ready for the new year? Phil's Gang is ready. Why not start the new year by making a sound financial decision and join the leader in making profits in the stock market? Phil's Gang has been teaching its members how to make profits in the stock market for over 20 years. We teach you stock chart analysis, pattern recognition, relative strength and relative weakness, how to protect your investments with the Scout Power System, how to place stops, the best time to get into a stock, and the best time to get out. Phil's Gang use proprietary charts that are easy to read and guide you through the noise that everyone else offers in the world of fundamentals. The best part of Phil's Gang is if you don't have the time to learn the training system, you can invest in the market based on Phil's recommendations. Join Phil's Gang and get the Working Investor Program for a 10-day free trial. That's right. Get the membership and the MV2 color-coded chart for free for 10 days. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started for your 10-day free trial. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Want to make profits in the stock market? philsgang.com is running its best promotion ever. For the holiday season, Phil's Gang is giving you the Working Investor Program free for 10 days. That's right. Get the Phil's Gang membership and the MV2 color-coded chart free for a 10-day trial. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started. Then choose the Working Investor Program for your 10-day free trial. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Market brought to you by RE/MAX and Cash Call Mortgage. Looking for a home? Then you'll need a real estate agent. Jason Grandy of RE/MAX Alliance Group, a licensed realtor for more than 20 years. He has navigated numerous real estate market cycles, helping clients through every challenge. And of course, you'll need a mortgage. Why not get a mortgage hassle-free? And to do that, you'll need CashCallMortgage.com. Their team makes it painless to buy or refinance your next property. Give them both a call. Jason Grandy, RE/MAX Associate, 941-954-5454, and CashCallMortgage.com, 866-708-5626.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Before I go through our stocks using the color-coded chart, how well my gang is doing with their portfolio, I go over that each day with you. I want to talk a little bit. Like the misconception is unbelievable. Like I told you, everybody's saying how fantastic this economy is. Well, if that's the truth, remember what makes a good economy. You have to have a middle class. The middle class is every part of your economy. Without a middle class, you have no economy in this country. Even Henry Ford understood that. He moved up his wages. People couldn't believe why he moved wages so that everybody could afford a car. Every one of his employees could buy a car because he knew how important the middle class is. Without the middle class, you've got nothing. And our middle class has shrunk in the last 10 years by 44%. You got nothing. So listen to what Varney says about earnings and so forth.
2.9% wage growth year on year, below the 3% growth level that we've kind of gotten used to. Now, I call that disappointing, and I don't understand it, because in a fully employed, very tight labor market, I would have thought that wages go up. What's the problem?
Well, let me explain what the problem is, Barney. Let me help you out. Wages aren't going up, even though the market, the labor market's tight, because the labor market is tight in the wrong group of people. All the jobs we are creating, 80% of the jobs that we create are service jobs, low-paying service jobs. And in that group, that low-paying service, you only can pay them so much. Our growth of jobs, again, is not the middle class. It's not the executives on the top. It's the lower service jobs. And they only can pay so much, Varney. If it was the middle class where we had this fantastic growth, then you wouldn't see wages stalling. Because middle class, they're working at high-paying manufacturing jobs, construction jobs, factory jobs, manufacturing, drilling, oil. So if we had a boom in this economy in manufacturing and construction, like if we had our road construction, our infrastructure we should have had, and we never had in the last 3 years. If we had that, where all the high-paying jobs are in manufacturing, wow, then you see a difference. Then Varney wouldn't be asking this.
2.9% wage growth year on year, below the 3% growth level that we've kind of gotten used to. Now, I call that disappointing, and I don't understand it, because in a fully employed, very tight labor market, I would have thought that wages go up.
But they don't go up in a low-paying market. So, yes, our jobs are growing, but actually our jobs are not growing. That's another fallacy. Our jobs have been going down. We went from, in 2018, we were doing 272,000 jobs a month. And then in 2019, we dropped to 172,000 a month. Then now we're in 2020, we dropped to 140,000 a month. So all the job growth is coming into waitress, bartending, all the low-paying jobs. Where are you going to pay them? It's the middle class is where you get that growth. So that's why we're not seeing that wage growth. But yet they keep telling us how the economy is doing terrific because they've been creating, the Federal Reserve, our owners have been creating a credit bubble for them with the same money that the very rich and the wealthy and the 1 percentile, the same money, but the very wealthy and the Wall Street and the 1%, they take that money that's low rates and they invest it. But guess what? The majority of Americans who take that money, they don't invest it because the bottom half of our workforce, remember, our workforce of 160 million people, okay, half make less than $30,000 a year. They don't even have 401ks. Oh, we were lied to last week when Larry Kudlow came out and said, oh, do you know those people that are making less than $30,000 a year, which is half of our workforce? Their incomes, their net worth's gone up 47% because the stock market went up in the last 3 years. That's such a bold-faced lie. First of all, they don't even have, people that make 30 grand a year, they don't even have a 401k. If they have a 401k, they can't keep it. They keep whatever money they put, they have to take it back out to pay medical bills and everything else. Just a total lie. And that's why you're seeing the market now, finally, after 468%, it's having trouble. And after we had the October 20% correction of 2018 and the market from 2019 all the way up to the end of 2019, beginning of 2019 to the end, the only reason why the market went back up is because of the fake narrative. We got this big trade deal we're going to sign. Well, they finally signed a trade deal. And I said last week, and you heard me say it right here in the show, we're going to get a correction in this market, 2 to 3%. And I said within a couple weeks, meaning last week or this week, we're going to get a correction. Because when everybody starts reading into this trade deal, it's a nothing deal. It's a handshake deal. It's a letter of intent. The Chinese are not going to keep their word, especially stealing our technology. So what we've had is this one hell of a rally because of this free money. But now you got to be prepared. You got to know when to get out. And that's why 75% of people lose money because they don't know when to get out. Well, I fixed that. And I'll tell you about that when I get back.
Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Want to make profits in the stock market? philsgang.com is running its best promotion ever. For the holiday season, Phil's Gang is giving you the Working Investor Program free for 10 days. That's right. Get the Phil's Gang membership and the MV2 color-coded chart free for a 10-day trial. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started. Then choose the Working Investor Program for your 10-day free trial. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang. Go to my site, philsgang.com. It says get started here. And free for 10 days, you get my color-coded chart and you get a free membership. You get both free for 10 days. Check it out. Click where it says get started. It works beautifully. The beautiful thing is 75% of the people never get out of the market in time before it crashes. You'll see in 10 days, you'll have that comfort level with me that you'll be out of that market in 10 days. Because we track the spiders. We always track the spiders. We know exactly when those things are, when the institutions are pulling the money out. You've lost money to .com. You lost money to HousingCom with these lousy 401ks because nobody ever gets you out in time. But we do. And for 10 days free, you'll see if we're full of baloney or not. It works. You know, it's interesting. Everybody emailed me, a lot of my gang members emailed me, how did you know the market was going to go down? And I said, well, first of all, it was because if you watch, the most important thing is the yield curve. It was flattening. It's been flattening. If you remember, about 8 months ago, the yield curve not only flattened, but it inverted, where you could get more money on a 3-month Treasury than you could get on a 10-year Treasury. That's very negative. That means never is that wrong. Always says you're going into a crash, into a recession. Never wrong. But what they did to rig it back so that the 3 months, the 10-year would be higher than 3 months, they came in and rigged the yields. They started to sell off some yields, buy some yields. They started to rig it so the 3-month would be lower than the 10-year. Now, I've been watching that for my members because this is the most important thing. There's 4 flags, 4 red flags when you're watching the stock market. But this is the most important one. And last Monday, we were 25 basis points spread between the 3-month Treasury and the 10-year. This morning, it was 9 points. So that means the yield curve is flattening. That means that soon we could get where they're paying more interest on 3 months, the government, for your money than 10 years. Why? Because at some point, no one has, especially the Chinese, they have no confidence in our economy. So they say, why the hell would I lend money to you for 10 years? I'll lend it to you for 3 months. And all of a sudden, the government has to start offering higher yields on a 3-month to attract money because they got to pay bills. They're broke. They got to pay bills. And that's what we saw. And we saw there in 1 week, we were 25 points apart. Today we're 9 points apart. But that's one of the things we watch for you, and you don't have to even worry about it. Now, the yield curve is important, but what's really important is the cash flow. We have in our portfolio about 30 stocks. Out of the S&P 500, there's 30 we watch because we feel these 30 are the best stocks and they really represent the S&P 500, the different categories. And we follow those every day. All you have to do at 2 o'clock in the afternoon is go to the site and you just pick one of those or 2 or 3 of those stocks. Now we have one group, it's just 5 stocks that we've been trading those and investing those for over 4 years now. 3 years now. Over 3 years we've been in it. Because it doesn't matter. If it goes up, we make money. If it goes down, we make money. It doesn't matter. Example, the S&P right now, we got in twice. We got in around 295 the first time. We're up about 10%. It's still green, and today it dropped. And we took some profits on Friday like we always do. And this morning we woke up and it dropped, but it hasn't turned red yet. And here's the other thing that was interesting. When the market opened this morning and you looked at the S&P, it opened up and went down to its low. And then the bank stocks you watch opened up, went down to the low of the day, and it never made another low on the spiders or on the banks. So I was able to say to my members, be careful. Don't chase this market down. Don't panic. Don't sell and panic. Because this morning it could not, after the initial open where it hit its low on the spiders and hit its low on the financials because the banks lead the way, it didn't make a new low. And I said, we'll have to wait. Let's see what happens if we go into the closing. If we make a new low going to closing, then we're going to go lower tomorrow. If not, they could rally this market right back up. Because remember, the president doesn't want this market to go down. So all he has to do is inform his plunger team, Kudlow and the boys, to go start buying the futures as we start going into the close of the day, and then ramp up, print money, and buy more treasuries to get the yields down even more. So, but it doesn't matter to us because we don't care about PE ratios. We don't care about the forward PE ratio, trailing PE ratio. We don't care about price to sales, price to books, all that garbage. Profit margins, free cash. Who cares about any of that? All we have to do is watch the money, the institutional money. And why do we look? Today alone, they confirmed they've been lying to us. They came out today and said, well, we're going to do a new tax cut just for the middle class. What? You've been telling us this is the best economy in the world. You've been telling it's the best economy in the world every day. And they're saying that because they're judging it by how much consumers are buying. And boy, they are buying. And if you want to judge this economy by how much consumers are buying and going into debt, and you want to call historic household debt, historic revolving debt, meaning historic credit card debt, historic automobile debt, student loan debt, if you want to record all that as wonderful, the debt, I mean, they're spending like hell, spending more than they ever had, and their debt's up more. If you want to count just the spending, not the debt, just the spending, all right, it is a great economy. But that's what they're doing. But it's not, because it's loaded with debt. So why did they offer us today? They're saying, well, we're thinking of doing another tax cut. Wait a minute. You're telling us you're going to do another tax cut just for the middle class? Because here's what happened. The last tax cut, the 2017 Tax Cut and Jobs Act, Larry Kudlow and Mnuchin lied to us. I told you back then they were lying to us. They said it was the greatest Christmas gift to the middle class ever. It was rocket fuel for the economy. I said they're liars. I said most of that tax cut is going to go to the CEOs. And they said, no. Most of the tax cut, all this savings, the company is going to save the first year $90 trillion. And what we're going to do is take, or $90 billion, and what we're going to do is pile all that money into wages for the middle class. It never happened. They said it was going to, they said the tax cut will make the middle class wages soar. We're going to boost the economy's growth, GDP. It's not growing. They said they were going to boost it by 6%. Are you kidding? And then Kudlow came out and said, we're going to go from 4 to 5%, no problem. Do you know where we are right now with our economy? It's not 4, it's not 5%. Our economy is almost not. Our GDP right now is about 1.9%. It dropped from 3%. So they lied to us. They said we're going to have this great boost to the economy. Instead, it contracted. They said we're going to go as high as 6%. Well, you know where we are now? 1.9%. That's where we are right now. 1.9. That's where we are. So they said earnings were going to blast off for companies. They're going to make a lot of money and give all the profits to their workers. Really? Well, earnings are going down or negative. Earnings are going the other way. So earnings are going down. Our growth is going down. I mean, look at our earnings. Our first quarter earnings 2019 went minus 0.7. The quarter we're in now is like minus 2.2. What the hell are they talking about? They said business investment was going to skyrocket with all the $90 billion that they're saving. They don't have to pay taxes. They're going to put that in business investment, our corporations, and they would increase wages. That's what they promised. It didn't happen. Never happened. Do you remember that? Everybody was supposed to get $4,000 to $9,000. Remember? Nobody got that. So why are they telling us they're going to do another tax cut to help the middle class?
To philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you financially ready for the new year? Phil's Gang is ready. Why not start the new year by making a sound financial decision and join the leader in making profits in the stock market? Phil's Gang has been teaching its members how to make profits in the stock market for over 20 years. We teach you stock chart analysis, pattern recognition, relative strength and relative weakness, how to protect your investments with the Scout Power System, how to place stops, the best time to get into a stock and the best time to get out. Phil's Gang use proprietary charts that are easy to read and guide you through the noise that everyone else offers in the world of fundamentals. The best part of Phil's Gang is if you don't have the time to learn the trading system, you can invest in the market based on Phil's recommendations. Join Phil's Gang and get the Working Investor Program for a 10-day free trial. That's right. Get the membership and the MV2 color-coded chart for free for 10 days. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started for your 10-day free trial. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Want to make profits in the stock market? philsgang.com is running its best promotion ever. For the holiday season, Phil's Gang is giving you the Working Investor Program free for 10 days. That's right. Get the Phil's Gang membership and the MV2 color-coded chart free for a 10-day trial. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started. Then choose the Working Investor Program for your 10-day free trial. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome.
Is this. If you sign up tonight, remember, you're going to get the color-coded chart free. You're going to get the membership free. Right now, the S&P, again, 75% of you will never make money in the market, especially with your 401ks, because you don't know when to get out. Now, if you can go to my site, and if you can see this, okay, just go to my site, philsgang.com. You can see where it's green and where we got in at $295. It shot up to resistance around $333. And we took some profits when it hit there. But she stayed green, and then she dropped today because of this virus deal they're telling us, which I'm telling you has nothing to do with the virus. It's an opportunity for the corporations to take profits right now. They couldn't take profits during the successful fake narrative of this fantastic Chinese agreement, which is a bunch of baloney. If they took profits as the market was going up day after day on this fake narrative, the market would collapse. I said to you that this is a fake narrative. The Chinese agreement has no teeth to it. It's nothing more than a letter of intent, a handshake. And when people go in and start seeing this thing, the big money I'm talking about, the big boys, they're going to find out there's nothing in there. There's no teeth. No teeth. And they're going to start selling into it. This gave them the perfect opportunity. Now, it hasn't turned red yet, which means you could get into the stock today thinking it's going to go down. It's now at $323. The low on the day was $322.68. So we want to see if it's going to close on the low or not. But my point is, with my color-coded chart, we'll be able to tell our gang members tomorrow, if it turns red and makes a new low, then we can say to them, let's start selling. And all these stocks that we have terrific profits on. We have great profits on McDonald's. Remember, I gave you McDonald's. I begged you to join. I said it's free and try it for 10 days. We're up now about 6% McDonald's and Starbucks 8%. I gave you these. I said, just follow me on these. You see it works what I do with the color-coded chart. Well, we'll tell our gang members when that's going to drop. Now, do you think the guy's in charge of your money, your 401k, you think he's going to do that? You think he's going to contact you and tell you you better start selling and taking profits? No, because he doesn't want you out of the market to begin with, because it's not to his best interest to have you out of the market. He's got to keep you in. You get out too late. But watching this chart, you're going to say, no, not this time. It just turned red. I know what red means. I'm going to start getting out, start saving my profits here. I'm up big time. Look, the one thing we know, this whole thing is going to blow up at some point, because one of the reasons why I had the big rally was on this stupid tax cut of 2017, and it was a fraud. They said that the $90 billion that the corporations were going to save, they were going to take that money and place it in business investment to increase wages. They never did that. They didn't increase wages. They took the $90 billion and they bought stock. The CEOs bought their own stock, and their salaries are tied to their stock. So their wages are up 333% higher than their workers. Nothing went to the workers. Nothing. Now, Kudlow and Mnuchin, they said that the $90 billion would increase corporate earnings up to 2.2%. Instead, it's now minus 1.9%. Another lie. If it was working, this tax cut, why did they come out now and saying they're going to do a new tax cut targeting for the middle class? Because they knew it wasn't going to work in the beginning, and it hurt the middle class, and they knew that too. They didn't care. 400 of I told you back then, I said 400 of the S&P 500 companies, that they said their tax rate was going to go from 35% to 21%. I said, that's a lie. They're already at 21%. Congress is giving more loopholes. They're already at 21%. They're going to drop to 11%. Well, guess what? I'm sorry. I said they're going to drop not to 21%. They're going to go down to 18%, and some are going to be as low as 11%. Well, guess what? 400 of the S&P 500 companies, their real tax rate is 11%, not 35%, not 21%, not 18%. And 91 of the S&P 500 companies, they pay no federal income tax at all. And 56 paid between 0 and 5%. Do you believe this? So this was the tax law. This was the tax that's going to help you and me, the middle class. It didn't. We got screwed. Our remember they said the economy was going to go 4 or 5%, even 6%. No. It's dropped from the 4 or 5% they anticipated to 1.8%. They said household incomes would go to $4,000, $9,000, everybody get a check. It never happened. The first year, some households got $550, and that was the end of that. End of that. And I love this wages. They keep talking about how the lower half of our workforce, 50% of the people, got a big raise of 3.1%. What are you, nuts? These people are making $30,000 a year and less. That 3.1%, let's not even talk about inflation, which wipes it out, especially health care. They're playing catch up. They're playing catch up. And remember, it wasn't due to the CEO's generosity that the people, half of our workforce, of the 160 million people, are making less than $30,000 a year. It's because the boom is only in service jobs. And just like Varney says, I can't figure it out. You think wages would be higher right now because everybody's looking for a job. No, not everybody. The middle class are not getting any wage increases. The middle class is shrinking, and the middle class have been all exported. All the jobs are exported. So the economy is not working. That's why they're coming back now to try to help the middle class. But they won't admit it, will they? They come out and say, oh, we're going to do, we took care of the first tax cut now, and then we're going to give you an additional tax cut. Well, the additional tax cut didn't help the middle class. End of story. They said tax cuts would pay for themselves. Remember that? Another lie. And the 2020 budget, remember, they just cut $845 billion from Social Security, from Medicare, Medicaid. As a matter of fact, most of that budget cut of $845 billion is going to hurt the middle class. Because why? Because of their cost of health care. This is crazy. 56% of the tax savings, that corporate giveaway, went to the shareholders, including the CEOs. 3% went to the workers. What are you, nuts? Look, the tax cuts are not remotely on track to pay for themselves. They lied. They say they were going to pay for themselves. Remember that? Instead of paying down, and they said they were going to also pay the debt down. That didn't happen. Who paid for this tax cut? It increased the national debt by $1.9 trillion over 11 years. Who paid for it? The middle class. And the tax cut by initial $2 trillion made a $2 trillion hole in our budget, remember? That makes our economy more vulnerable to a recession. The consequences from this tax cut is brutal. I could go on for an hour. But here's the thing. For us and my gang, we've made wonderful profits on the way up because our color-coded chart tells us when the institutions are in. But more important than that, a monkey can make money in the stock market. A monkey. Because the market goes up 85% of the time because of the cheating with QE and stock buybacks. The key is, when the hell do I get out? And that's where you have a problem. You do. Because the people in charge don't care about you.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
There you go. You get it? Responsibility begins with our partners, our shareholders, and that's it. I didn't hear you included. Not at all. So we got a real problem. We have the highest credit card delinquency since 2012. Auto loans going through the roof as well. We haven't seen this kind of delinquency in auto loans since 2009. So the reason this market came down today is for the big boys to take their profits. So we're going to see in the next couple of days if this will continue to drop. If it is, my members will be safe because they'll be out in time and they'll be making money on the way down. So why don't you join my gang tonight? Go to philsgang.com where it says get started, get your free color-coded chart, your free membership, and see what I'm saying is true or not. We'll see you on the chart. Join my gang. Remember St. Jude when you are making money, and you will make money.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.